I wasn't actually going to do a review of Quickswitch here, I only just got him and I was happy to just try him out, put him on the shelf, occasionally take him down, mess about with him, but now he's here and he's revealed himself to be so much fun, I had to share that joy with you, my incredibly loyal, grateful audience. I think I feel a bond with Quickswitch because, well, he's an awkward, goofy big lad who turns his hand to many things and they all turn out to be just on the cusp of acceptability, just. The big difference between us is that Quickswitch can turn into a total of 6 forms, which we'll all look at individually in a second, and I can only turn into 4 myself. Now, I know his blocky robot mode will turn a few folks off, especially when you consider the new version we got nearly 30 years later, but I can't help but get a kick out of that boxy form. His big weird codpiece, the fins that hang off the back of his head that you can make into big elephant ears. There's a lot of personality here. He can't really do much, but I ask you, can you do this? Bam, it's a wee boat. Now, I think overall this is my favourite mode. I think it's the most coherent out of the whole lot. It looks like a fun little speedboat. And the only question really is after this, does it float? Well, let's find out. Just kidding, because boom, we've got a gun mode. It's not bad. It's a futuristic laser looking thing. A wheel at the top becomes a fun little sight, and indeed it's a fun little sight in general. It's not got any sounds or anything, but if you're feeling saucy, you can fold down the front codpiece and use it as a trigger. It's a fun mode for stalking around the house shooting at the ghost. Third up is the flying right, okay, hey, be nice. All of you, be nice. He can't help it, okay? The flying Puma mode is probably the one that requires the most good faith, but I do love it. It's this mode that elevates Quickswitch from a kid's plaything into a genuine art toy you could display on your desk at work. Everyone would be like, holy shit, that person must be incredibly strong, smart, and fantastic in bed, which, shows what they know. The drill tank is probably the second most intelligible mode. I mean, even if drill tanks aren't really a thing, it's the only mode that really uses these fantastically detailed treads that flip down. It's a nice compact little fella who certainly doesn't bore me. Finally, we've got a jet mode that is just on the verge of being adequate. Transformers get away with so much as soon as you say Cybertronian mode, as, indeed they should. It's fine. You know what? I shouldn't have ended with this one, but anyway, whoosh, it's away! When you stack him up against his 2017 counterpart, G1 Quickswitch definitely feels like a bit of a throwback. It's a toy who shot for the moon but only succeeded really in landing directly in my heart. The new toy is fine and all, but you can't help but think with all the engineering that's packed into it, most of the modes still look like hammered turd. See, I'm much more willing to give G1 Quickswitch a break. He came out in 1988, I was only 6. That's the year we got Beetlejuice. Stephen King released Misery, and George Harrison released the incredible track Got My Mind Set on You Fucking Hell, I Am Ancient Man.